It's sunny here. We have good weather. We have good conditions, and I hope we will see excellent matches.
Hopefully it'll be as exciting as yesterday was and keep you all entertained back home.
Right, we have the Recurve division this morning, and we start with the bronze medal match. Recurve Women Open team between the Czech Republic and Turkey.
Turkey made it to the bronze match after a tight match with the Russian Federation that went to a tiebreaker. So they were quite in form, but the scores per end were very similar to the Czech Republic match. So we're hoping we'll see a close match here this morning. So the main differences you'll see from yesterday to today is that the target is now at 70 metres, not 50 metres, and the archers are able to use all 10 scoring zones. So the target goes all the way out to the white, and all arrow values will be scored beyond the blue. So 10 to 1 they can score today. For Russia, we've got Svetlana BARANTSEVA, Margarita Sidorenka, and Irina Batorova. And for the Czech Republic, we've got Markéta Sidkova, Lenka Kunkova, and Miroslava Cerna.
So Turkey will shoot on target number 2 and the Czech Republic on target number 1.
So like yesterday, they'll have 2 minutes in which to shoot 6 arrows. So it works out around 20 seconds an arrow. But unlike yesterday, where it was a cumulative score of 15 arrows, today will be on a set system. So each end of 6 arrows will be classed as a set. Each set, if you win the set, if you have the highest score of those 6 arrows, you win 2 points. If the score is tied, you get 1 point. If you lose, you get 0. It's the first team to 5 points in the team event. It's a maximum of 4 sets, and at the end of the 4 sets, if the score is tied, there will be a 1 arrow shoot off. Like yesterday, 1 arrow each, closest to the middle.
Okay, let's start with the first arrows.
Turkey will be shooting first.
Nine.
From each team will shoot 1 arrow each, and the other team will shoot.
6.
It's 15 points.
So Turkey will shoot their first 3 arrows, then the Czech Republic will shoot their first 3, then it'll revert back for them to shoot their second 3 before scoring commences.
That's a 4.
So 19 out of 30 for their first 3 arrows. The recurve bow isn't as powerful as the compound, so it will be affected more by the wind conditions.
6-8. Seven.
15 points. Five to tie, 6 to win the first set. Sorry. 6.
And a
3 more
6.
arrows to go.
21 points for the Czech Republic.
2-point lead. 3 arrows to
And
go.
19 for Turkey.
A 7 there for Turkey. And a 5. All a bit right. Probably the wind just picking up a little bit this morning. And another 5. So 36 out of 60 for Turkey. So 5. Just on the top right of your screen. The arrow's a 4. So the Czech Republic need a 7 to win this set, or a 6 to get 1 point out of it for a tie. That's another 4. So Turkey take the first set. They get the 2 set points for that set.
So it seems that Turkey is winning the first set.
It's the first day that the recurves have been able to shoot on the field in this orientation. The wind for the rest of the week has been more of a headwind and slightly right to left. With the way the field is now, the wind is coming left to right. And as we sit here, we can see the weather fronts come in. Hopefully it will stay dry, but it is looking a bit grey out there.
Yes, it looks not very nice in front of us. But at the moment the sun is shining. And we hope it will stay dry.
It is a particularly wet part of Switzerland though, this, isn't it? It is known for its rainfall. It's something that teams would have thought about when preparing. You know, hopefully they would have looked into the typical weather conditions for this area. With the hills and mountains around and the lakes, it does create quite a lot of rainfall around here. So the Czech Republic will shoot first because they're trailing.
Seven.
All arrows so far from Czech Republic have been high.
That's an 8. And a 5. 20 points for the Czech Republic.
That's a 4. 4 from Turkey. That's the net.
Excellent.
Great shot.
And
That's
8.
an 8, yeah.
They take the lead at the moment.
So we have a 2-point lead after the first 3 arrows.
So Turkey with a 2-point lead after the first 3 arrows. At the end of these 3 arrows, the set will be decided.
Seven.
Another 7.
Straight on the line. Nine. 43 points for the Czech Republic.
A much better end from them. Predominantly all their arrows are still on the right though. A 3.
On the right side.
Another
10.
X. Great shooting there.
It's an 8. Both teams tie at the moment.
So Turkey take the lead with 3 set points to 1. Turkey need to win the next set to win the match. If they tie it or lose it, that give the Czech Republic a chance. The 3-person team will no longer be a Paralympic event in Rio 2016, being replaced in all disciplines by the mixed team, but it still remains a very high-profile event at European and World Championships.
It's very early in the morning here, and we see few spectators.
As always, the Turkish fans are very vocal this morning.
Yeah, they are very loud and they support their team.
They're very awake. So Turkey is still leading, so the Czech Republic will continue to shoot first.
A 7. a 6. And a 9. 22.
Total of 22 points so far.
Let's see how Turkey answers that. A 9. Oh, just out the 10. Another 9. Strong shooting here from Turkey.
And a 7.
So 3 points ahead in this set at the moment with 3 more to shoot. Oh, there's a timing failure. The archers will. Just a timing error. So the clocks will be reset and the archers will be indicated when they're to shoot again. So you can see the trains passing in the background. That's been a feature this week. Trains even slowing to watch the competition earlier in the week. So quite a feature for the archers.
But the train is very far away, so the archers cannot hit it.
No. No.
There are some explanations from the judge. Discussion with the team managers.
Yeah, I think they're just deciding, discussing the remaining time. As you can see from the flags, the wind's starting to pick up, so hopefully the archers will pay attention to that.
60 seconds will be given to both teams.
So what they're doing, they're giving each team 60 seconds, which is, you know, you get 120 seconds for 6 arrows. They've got 3 arrows remaining, so they're being given 60 seconds because the timing system lost where they were with the time.
Ten.
Ooh, that's a 1. I believe the Czech Republic actually ran out of time there.
And a 9 for Turkey. Yes, I think she was out of time.
She was out of time. She was unable to shoot her arrow, so that arrow will score as a miss. very unusual now to see archers running out of time. There's been so much practice over the years of shooting your arrows within 20 seconds.
And another 9.
So Turkey have won the match. They've got the first to reach 5 points. They shoot an excellent end of 50 out of 60 to finish. So I believe Turkey will take the bronze medal there. So first match of the day, exciting already, Jürgen.
Yeah, congratulations to Turkey.
Such a shame for the Czech Republic there, not being able to get that last arrow off and contend that last end. But I think with the one that had already been shot, sadly it was going to be Turkey's all the way on that last end.
Yes, and you hear in the background the supporters from Turkey. They are all very happy.
Added to their medal haul, they took quite a few medals away yesterday in the compound division, so an excellent result there for them this morning. As you can see, there's quite a tradition of switching gifts, particularly in the para events. Archers will switch a pin badge or a gift from each other's country and give to their competitors. It's a lovely, friendly way of congratulating and thanking your competitors. And the next matchup's going to be our gold match in the women's recurve open team. That will see Italy who qualified first, playing Russia who qualified second. So and again the scores in the qualifying for that were quite tight. Italy's win, 6-0 win over the Czech Republic, saw them scoring ends of 46, 51 and 44. And Russia Federation's win over Turkey saw them shooting ends of 45, 45, 47 and 50. So end by end scores are very tight. So again, we should hopefully see a good tight match this morning from Italy and the Russian Federation. So the athletes are coming out now. The Russian Federation will be shooting on target number 2 and Italy will be shooting on target number 1.
Presenting on target number 1 from Italy, Elisabetta
It was amazing. They had a new sound for the entrance of the archers. I heard a heartbeat.
Yep. Just that sound of a heartbeat, which the archers come on to, just there to ramp up a bit of pressure, I think. The crowds are building now this morning, so it might get a bit noisy here for the archers as as the day goes on.
Italy will start.
So just like with the compounds yesterday, there's a 10-second leading in which the archer cannot remove their arrow from the quiver until they hear the second beep. If they do so, they will be given a yellow card.
Eight.
If they then went on to shoot the arrow under a yellow card, and they would get a red card, and that arrow would then be null and void.
Five.
To correct a yellow card, you must either replace the arrow into the quiver, or you know, get rid of it, drop it within the 3-meter line, and restart. The only thing you lose is a bit of time.
Eight. 21 points for Italy. Nine.
Good strong shot.
Strong shot. Eight.
Strong shooting from Russia. All they're going to need are a 5 to take the lead after the first 3 arrows.
Nine.
Another 9, so good strong start there from Russia.
Another 8. So it's still a bit windy here at the moment. 5 on the right side.
It's been a common theme, hasn't it? The archers coming onto the competition field and the groups being on the right, so teams need to take note of this really coming on in the future matches.
9. 43 points for Italy. Seven. Five.
So Russia need a 6 now to win this set, to hold the lead they had and to win the 2 set points. And that's a 9.
Yes, 2 set points for Russia.
So Russia take the first set, 47-43, a good scoring end from both teams. As you can see, the flag's just wafting about now, and a few dark clouds heading this way, but still holding dry here for the time being.
20 punti, veri? Io... no, vabbè, ma non... perché tanto io ne tiro uno e poi la guardo.
Russian coach just giving a few instructions to her team, and there's a few minor site changes going on. As Russia are leading, Italy will shoot first.
Nine. And a 6. And another 6, 21 points for Italy. It's a big chance for Russia now. Eight.
That's a 3. So
3.
Russia not capitalising on Italy's blues at the moment.
7.
So Italy in the lead on this set at the moment, 3 points.
Cambio.
10. Seven. And a 9.
Italy capitalising quite well there on their lead that they got in the first 3 arrows, 47 out of 60. Russia need to shoot 3 10s to win this set now.
9.
The best they can hope for now is a tie on this set.
2 points required to tie the set.
Very heavy strapping on that Russian's finger.
7.
High humidity that we've had here with the friction of shooting a recurve just caused quite sore fingers, so you can see we've got some heavy strapping on that Russian's finger.
That's an 8.
So Italy square things up now, 2 sets all. 2 set points all, 1 set each. As they're tying, the original order will go. for who shoots first.
It's amazing for me to see the Russian team here, because two of the two members have been in Germany in 2012, and that was the time they have been shooting for 1 year only.
Yep. Some very new archers on the scene. But as it will become apparent earlier, following the reclassification of categories back in November, previously it used to be standing recurves, and W2 wheelchair recurves used to have their own categories, and that's now been amalgamated for the individuals. So we're seeing slightly different formations of teams now.
Cambio.
9. And another 9.
Very strong start here from Italy.
Nine.
Lovely group of 9s there from Italy.
27 points for Italy. Seven. Eight. And a 5. Italy keeps the lead at the moment.
Italy to shoot their second 3 arrows to see if they can capitalise on that and take the 2 set points.
Cambio.
5.
The archer had to come down there. The setup wasn't correct.
7.
So it means the last archer's only got 10 seconds to shoot this shot. Hopefully the coach is keeping an eye on that for her.
And a 9.
Russia needs 28 tied 29 to win this set.
So again, Russia need a high scoring end. They need 29 to win this set, 28 to tie it. That's an 8, so
2 10s.
2 10s to tie.
That's the first one. 8.
Yeah, so Italy take that second lot of set points. So they've now got a total of 4 set points. They've won 2 sets, and Russia have only got 2 set points. All Italy need to do is tie the next end to win the match. Scores, as we predicted, have been quite tight in the high 40s. So yeah, where they've been all week really. So as we predicted, this is going to be a tight end, hopefully, to seal this, finish off this match.
The scores are confirmed. And Italy finished 4-2. In the last set, Russia has to win it to force a shootout. And Russia will shoot first in this end.
So Russia are trailing now, so they're going to shoot this end first.
Six arrows to go. Nine.
A good start from Russia.
Russia needs to win this set. Eight. And another 8.
Yeah, on the line, but it's cut it.
It could be a 7.
Cambio.
8. That's a 6. Nine.
So Russia with a 2-point lead with 3 arrows to go. If Russia wins this set, it'll go to a 1-arrow shoot-off. If Italy tie or win this set, they will have won the gold.
10.
Great shot from the Russian team.
Eight.
Here would mean Italy would need to shoot 3 perfect 10s to just tie the end.
A 6.
A 6, so Italy need 26 points. That would tie the match, and that would win it for them, or 27 to win the set.
Cambio.
Oh, that's a 5.
So it's now not possible for Italy to win this.
So we will have a shoot-off.
We will have a shoot-off.
7. That's an 8.
So Russia win that set. We have 4 set points each. So we will now have to go to a 1-arrow shoot-off to decide this match. The judges will and officials will replace the target faces, I believe, so that we have a nice clean target face. Each archer will shoot 1 arrow each. The cumulative score of those 3 arrows, the highest value, will win the match. If the cumulative score is the same, so if, say, both teams scored 27 points, it would then go on the closest arrow to the middle. If that was the same, it would go to the second closest arrow, and again, if that was the same distance, it would go to the third closest arrow.
Thank you, Ricky, for these explanations. And we are waiting for the shoot-off. So we will have an alternate shooting.
Yep, so as it's a tie, Italy will shoot first. Their first archer will shoot their arrow. Then Russia's first archer will shoot their arrow. They'll get 120 seconds. No, they'll get 60 seconds, sorry. 60 seconds to shoot 3 arrows. Equates to around 20 seconds an archer. So the target faces have been replaced. They don't want any holes in the target face that could confuse. You don't want an arrow to land in an already existing hole and cause confusion on the distance from the middle or the arrow value. So brand new face so that everything's clean, fair, and makes it easier for the call by the official.
Cambio.
9. Now the first arrow for the Russian team. It's a 7.
So Italy take the lead after the first arrow.
Cambio.
8. So Russia needs a 10 to tie.
See the Italians hugging one another, hoping to win this.
9.
So last shot for Italy. They've currently got a 1-point lead in this shoot-off.
So Russia needs a 10.
Russia needs a 10. A 10 would win because it would also, the tie would score, but it would be the closest arrow to the middle.
A 6.
6. So Italy take the gold. much jubilation on the line from the Italian team and the crowd above. Fantastic comeback, you know, Russia took the lead to start with. It's a fantastic comeback from Italy after a ropey first end, and they shot strong through the rest of the match to bring it to the tie, and then they shot very, very strong in that tiebreaker. Russia obviously a bit disappointed, but they're still going home with a silver medal, so excellent shooting from the Russian Federation. So now we're going to be moving on to the men's Recurve Men Open team matches. In the bronze that we're going to see first, we've got Turkey versus Italy. Italy actually qualified in second, but were taken out by third placed Russia in the semi-finals to end up in the bronze match. Turkey qualified in fourth, had a straight set victory over Azerbaijan, but got beaten in straight sets by Great Britain to be in the bronze match.
Here you see the judge of this match.
So in the rounds up to this final, again the scores, the end scores were very, very similar from both teams. In the quarterfinals, Italy won with a 51-53-50, and Turkey won with a 52-52-52. So, you know, very, very tight there if it was on overall score. And then in the semi-finals, Italy was scoring 53-50, 45-49, and Turkey was scoring 51-47-43. So again, very, very similar score line. So hopefully another tight match here. And two of the most vocal sets of fans we have as well for this match.
Yes.
They've all had their Weetabix this morning.
Spectators are very loud in the background. So Italy will shoot on target 2. Turkey on target number 1.
So Italy are going to shoot first on target 2. Alessandro, who's taken their first shot now, will be shooting for bronze individually this afternoon also.
Eight. Another 8. That's an 8.
Just
24 points. Eight. Six. Both arrows on the right side. And a 7.
So Italy leads by 3. Again, target number 1, all of the arrows on the right. It seems to be a bit of a theme today.
Seven. Eight. One more 8. 47 points for Italy.
It's amazing you can be sitting or standing just, you know, a couple of meters away from somebody. But just the way that the wind and the air funnels down around the stands, around the marquees and the scoring centres.
9 for Turkey.
Can just affect how the wind feels on each different team, and they can feel very different and can have different reactions. So we are noticing on target 1 this morning that the arrows are more predominantly right.
A 5. And that's a 6. Okay, first set, 2 points for Italy.
So Turkey will shoot first in the next set. Crowd get behind Turkey now. So as we were saying, with the recurve bows, the arrows don't travel as fast as the compound, so they do get a bit more wind drift. But obviously, the heavier poundage limb you get, the faster the arrow will travel. And the further you pull it back again, you'll get more cast off of the bow, so you'll get a better speed. So the men's arrows do, in general, tend to drift less than the women's because they're able to draw the bow back further and generally able to draw a slightly stronger poundage than the women.
Oh, it's a 10.
Great first shot there from Turkey. They seem to have Found the middle now.
Seven. And another 7, 24 points for Turkey. Eight. Eight.
Italy yet to find the gold, but shooting steady. There we go.
Yes, strong shot, 10.
2 point lead, first 3 arrows.
Nine for Turkey. Seven. Eight.
Strong comeback there from Turkey.
48 points in this set. Seven or eight? Eight.
I think the judge will probably be having a look at that one when he gets down there.
Eight.
So 6 to tie, 7 to win.
Needs a 7 to win the set. Yes, and a 9. Italy wins the set and leads by 4 points.
Turkey had a good, strong comeback then, but just not strong enough to pick up any points against Italy on that set. So all Italy need to do now is tie, and they'll have won this bronze medal match. You will notice that predominantly with all the recurve archers, they're shooting spin vanes. The arrow flexes quite tremendously when it comes out of a recurve bow, and the curved vanes create quite a fast spin on the arrow, which enables it to straighten up and travel through the air much straighter, so that it lands straight, it flies straight, it tunes better. So you do notice that predominantly the recurves do shoot a curved vane compared to the compounds who tend to shoot straighter vanes.
Turkey will be shooting first. Target number 1.
So Turkey needs to win the next 2 sets. There's a big pressure now on them. 8. Nine. Nine. Perhaps they come back.
That's a good end from the Turkish team there.
Eight. Eight. Another 8.
So Turkey have got a lead on this set. 2 points up at the moment.
Eight.
Ooh, 5 there from Turkey.
5. Seven.
So Italy needs 22 points. That'll tie the set and that'll win the match. They've been very, very consistent. Nine.
Ten. So they need only
3 points.
Three points to win.
And it's a 9.
Bronze medal for Italy. Congratulations.
Fantastic shooting there by the Italians. You know, there was only, you know, up until that last end, they'd only scored two golds, but they just didn't drop anything outside the red. They were just consistent, and that's what won it for them, really. So Italy take the bronze there. It's a successful morning for them so far. So up next is the gold match for the recurve men's. team, and in it we have Great Britain and the Russian Federation. So Great Britain qualified in first, and Russia qualified in third. So again, it looks like it should be hopefully a good tight match.
So it's the first match this morning for the British team.
Yep. Yeah, and we've got two new members to our team actually this year. Paul Brown is our experienced member. He's actually the reigning European champion up until this afternoon. And then we've got Simon Powell and Dave Phillips, who's actually it's their first year as international archers. So their first major championships, and they're here in a gold medal match.
The Russians will shoot on target number 2.
And Great Britain will be on target number 1. So in the lead up to this, Great Britain won their quarter-final 6-0 with a 48-45-53. Russia won their first in their quarter-finals 6-2 with a 49-53, 51-52. In the semi-finals, Great Britain beat Turkey 6-0 with a 56-53, 53. And Russia beat Italy 5-3 with a 49, 54, 45, 51. So, you know, again, high 40s, low 50s, very similar scores leading up to the this medal match. So, likely to see another tight match. So, Great Britain is shooting first, and it's Paul Brown who'll be leading off for them.
9 or 10.
It's a great shot from Paul. The judge will have a look at that, and very close to being a 10 there.
Go. 10.
Fantastic shooting there from Simon.
And a 9, great start.
That's a great start, great group from Great Britain.
Will be 28 or 29 points. Scores are not confirmed at the moment. 8. And 8.
So GBR with an unofficial 3-point lead after the first 3 arrows.
Go. 8. And it was confirmed that we have 2-9. 9.
Really solid shooting from the British team here. Fantastic.
9 or 10.
So we've got a couple of line cutters to have a look at. You know, that score could get upgraded by 1 or 2 points, but that's an excellent first end performance from Great Britain. A really, really tight and high scoring group there.
It's the first score over 50 points, I think, this morning.
Definitely for the first end as well. He didn't seem happy with that one.
7.
But it's a 7. So Russia can't actually win this set now. They'll just shoot their next 2 arrows. But Great Britain will take the first set.
6.
So 2 set points to Great Britain after a fantastic first end. Unconfirmed 54 points with the potential of being 56 points, but no matter on the line calls, they've got that set in the bag anyway. Although they're a relatively new team together, they do train together very regularly. Paul and Simon particularly at the National Training Centre. So you know they've got the teamwork. They've worked together. They performed well in the Czech Republic also, at the World Ranking event, making the finals there as well. So you know they do work very well together as a team. So both of them line calls were confirmed as 9s, but it makes no difference. It's a 2 points to them for that set.
Russia shoots first now.
So Russia will shoot first now as they're trailing.
Seven. Ten. Excellent.
So you can probably hear head coach Michael Pidge in the background. He's constantly talking to them through this. He's a voice that they can hone in on. He can talk them through everything from when they need to start shooting to their shot.
A 9.
Nine from Simon. Fantastic shooting again, 28 points. So a 1 point lead over Russia after the first 3 arrows of this second set.
Eight.
Sadly, Paul won't be going for his second consecutive.
Six.
Russia, second consecutive European gold medal, as he was actually knocked out by his teammate Simon Powell in the elimination round. So, but some good shooting from him this week already.
9. 23 points for Britain. It's a 6.
6 for Paul.
Eight.
So Dave needs a 9.
A 9.
To win the set, and 8 will tie the set. Fantastic.
Perfect. 10.
So 10 lets Great Britain take the second set. 4 points to 0 now. So very high scoring though this match again.
It's amazing. 52 to 50. It's a very high scoring this morning here.
So Russia really need to they need to win 2 sets now to stay in the match. Great Britain only need a tie or a win to take this gold medal. That's all been confirmed. 52 points, plays 50 for Great Britain. So, yep, 4 points to 0. So Russia to shoot first as they're still trailing.
Eight. Good end from Russia there. 27 points for Russia.
So the wind's just picking up here slightly, so hopefully they've noticed that.
9.
Doesn't seem to have affected Paul.
8.
It's an 8 from Simon. Both just a little bit high, so.
So he needs a 10.
He's a 10, yeah, just to be tying after these 3 arrows. And we get a 10.
He got it.
Well done, Dave. Great 10 there.
Eight. Seven.
Some heavy strapping again on the Russians' fingers. Humidity playing havoc with a few archers here.
9.
So good score, 51 from Russia there.
So 24 points.
Will tie the end and win the match. So 24 or above for Great Britain to take gold. So 7.
7.
Coach giving instruction on just lifting the sights slightly, just in case they have to shoot some more arrows.
7.
7 from Simon. So another 10 from Dave will win the match. Ooh,
It's a 9.
It's a 9. Very, very close. So Russia will take that set.
We will see one more set here.
Yep, so we're taking it to the 4th set now. Again, Great Britain just need a tie or a win to take the gold, but very, very tight there. Russian Federation just got that 1 extra point and take that set. Russia still trail, so they'll continue to shoot first. Hopefully the British archers have adjusted their sights for the high group they had there. So, yep, final set here. All Great Britain needs to do is tie, really. Russia need to win to stay in the competition and force a shoot-off. Russia will shoot first.
Good start. Seven or 6.
7, I think, yeah.
It's a 7. 9.
Another 9, so 25 out of 30 there for Russia.
Eight.
8 for Paul. 10. Nice shot from
10.
Simon. And 7 from Dave. So tie score after them 3 arrows.
3 arrows is all for both teams. Britain has to tie to win the match. Russia has to win the set.
Seven. Eight.
So 50 points. So Great Britain needing 25 points to take the gold. Head coach constantly talking, keeping them focused on what they're doing, not letting them pay any real attention to what the Russians are doing. Can't control what the other team's doing, only what you're doing yourself.
9.
Good shot from Paul there.
Eight.
8. Just out.
So they need an 8.
They need an 8 to take the gold.
8 for gold.
Yes, and
9.
it's a 9. Great
Gold
Britain take the
for
gold.
Great Britain. Silver for the Russian Federation.
A fantastic fight back by Russia, but that's an excellent performance from the British team. Very, very happy British team.
Congratulations to Great Britain. Ricky is standing.
They've worked really, really hard. You know, they really deserve this. So,
And it's hard for the Russian Federation.
it is, but they shot so strong. They shot really. That was the highest scoring match I think we've seen all day. And you know, looking through the whole of the rounds, going all the way from the quarterfinals to here, I think that's the highest scoring match we've seen. And to do it under that pressure for both teams is a fantastic achievement. And both teams should be very, very proud of how they performed in this gold.
So congratulations once again for both teams.
So we'll be moving on next to the mixed teams. Once the field of play clears, David Phillips, who's currently just won the gold with Paul and Simon, will be his kit will be staying on the field of play because he'll be re-entering the field with Hazel Chasty from Great Britain as they fight it out in the bronze medal match, where they will be playing the team of France.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to go to the mixed team event, which will be on the program of the next Paralympics in 2012. And we first welcome our official. All the targets.
So on the way into this bronze medal match, France were ranked in 5th position and Great Britain were ranked in 7th position. France beat Greece in the 1/8 elimination round on a tiebreaker. They then came up against Turkey who were the fourth-ranked team, which they won 5-3 on sets. In the semis, again, it went to a one-arrow shoot-off against Germany, and they just pipped the Germans in the semi-final. No, sorry, the Germans pipped them in the semi-finals. Germany will be playing for gold in the next match, which is why France is here in this bronze match. Great Britain won their first match in the 1/8 against the Czech Republic, again on a one-arrow shoot-off. They then faced second-ranked Italy in the quarter-finals, which they won 5-3, so a very convincing win there over the second-place Italian team. And then in the semi-finals, they lost to Poland 6-2, which is why they are now also here against France in this bronze medal match. France will be shooting on target 1, and Great Britain will be shooting on target 2. The mixed team, like we said, for anyone who was listening yesterday, the mixed team is the new event for the Paralympics in Rio 2016. Every category, so that's Recurve Open, Compound Open and Compound W1, will all have the opportunity to win 2 medals each. So there will be an individual medal and a mixed team medal. So everybody has a fair chance at the number of medals. And everybody's shooting the same events. So France will shoot first.
A 2.
So 11 points out of 20 there for France for their first 2 arrows. Hazel Chasty will start for Great Britain.
Seven. Eight.
So Britain taking an early lead there of 4 points in the first set. Both teams will shoot another 2 arrows to decide the first set.
Nine. That's a 4 on the right side, both arrows.
So again, target 1 suffering from a bit of right drift on the target face.
A 4. It's an 8. Great Britain wins the first set.
Britain take the first set, 27-24. Both the British archers are at their first ever major championships, so to make the bronze medal match, especially when you qualified in 7th position, is a fantastic achievement. And the same for France, you know. qualifying in 5th and making it to the medal matches means you've had to upset one of the big teams. Their upset came when they beat Turkey, and again a fantastic achievement for them, making it through to the medal matches. So France are trailing, so they'll shoot first now on target 1. Teams here get 80 seconds to shoot their 4 arrows.
Seven. Once again on the right side, 4.
Good shot from Hazel.
5.
Drifted across to the 5 though. When the flags are really starting to blow here today, so.
9.
Nice shot there from Dave. So GB in the lead after the first 2 arrows.
Eight.
And a 10 for France there. So Great Britain needing 16 points here, the 2 arrows, to win this set. 15 points will tie it. Again, it's the first team to 5 points. It's a 3, so it's not possible for Great Britain to win this set.
Ten.
10. It's a good 10 considering how early his clicker went.
So the teams are tied.
So it's 2-all. France will shoot first. It will revert back to the original order. It's a great shot from Dave, but just France picked Great Britain in that set with some good shooting. As you can see on the left of the screen, how the flags are starting to really waft this morning.
France to shoot first now. 8. Seven.
So 15 points for France's first 2 arrows. Stephane, who's shooting for France this morning, will also be shooting for gold this afternoon in the individual. It's a 7 from Hazel. That's a nice 9 from Dave. So Great Britain just in the lead after the first 2 arrows of this set.
Excellent 10.
He held on to that. There was a bit of doubt, I think, in that shot, but he finished it off strong and got an excellent X out of that. With the time constraints in the team rounds, you have to commit to your shots.
7.
So Britain needing 17 points to win this set.
5.
So it's not possible for Great Britain to win this set. So France will go 4-2 in the lead.
It's a 9, but France leads 4-2.
That's right. France are now in the lead. So Great Britain will take the first arrows in this final set.
So Great Britain has to win the next set
To stay in, yeah, to force a shoot-off. So scores are confirmed at 4-0. So Great Britain are going to shoot first now. Coaches are just giving their final piece of advice to the team. We'll be keeping them calm, relaxed, but also just bringing their attention to things like the wind direction at this moment in time, and just highlighting it if you know things that the archers might not have noticed, like where their groups have been through the entire match and things like that.
Seven.
So she's just made a small adjustment on her sight. She's moved them in from the right, but they're just a bit high now.
Go. 9.
It's 16 points from Great Britain on the first 2 arrows. Six from France, so 10 to keep them tying in this first 2 arrows.
7.
So Britain have got a lead of 3 points after the first 2 arrows. A win in this set will force a 1 arrow shoot off. Fantastic 10 there from Hazel.
Yes, we will see a shoot-off.
Fantastic shooting. It's not possible now for France to beat that score. So we've got a 1 arrow shoot-off for the British team against France in this bronze medal match of the mixed team. Great shot though there from France. So now we'll have a 1 arrow shoot off. So as in previous matches, they'll change the target face so that there's a nice clean face. Each archer will shoot 1 arrow. They'll shoot it alternately. France will shoot first as they opted to shoot first in at the beginning of the match. The first French archer will shoot, and the first British archer will shoot. Second French archer, second British archer. Initially, it will go on score. If the score is the same, then they will measure the closest arrow to the middle.
So France will shoot the first arrow, then the British team the first arrow, second arrow for France, and second arrow for the British team.
So if they stay to the current order, Stephane Gilbert will lead off for France, and Hazel Chasty will lead off for Great Britain. Brigitte Dubuc will shoot the final arrow for France, and then it'll all be down to Dave Phillips to shoot the last arrow for Great Britain, and then we'll have a decider. We'll know then who is the bronze medalist for the European Championships.
So the French coach gave the last instructions to his archers.
British coach is just running over the format, checking they're aware. We don't want any. Both coaches will be ensuring there's no slip-ups. You don't want any, make sure everything's done, go on the arrow values. Make the best shots you can.
So France to shoot first. Nine.
Stephane Gilbert shoots a nice 9 there, so that's a solid start from the French team. Hazel Chasty now for Great Britain. And a 10 from Hazel. Fantastic. Eight from France, so a good score there, 17 out of a possible 20 points, so a solid performance there. Dave needs a 7 in reality because Hazel's 10 would win closest to the middle. So a 7 or better will win the bronze for Britain. And it's a 10! Fantastic!
Gold for Great Britain.
Bronze for Great Britain. No. But what a fantastic performance by the two newest archers to the Great Britain team.
Silver for France. And Ricky is standing again. Congratulations for her team.
It's now been confirmed, the judges have confirmed it. Great Britain take the bronze medal in the recurve mixed team.
Yes, the bronze medal.
The bronze medal.
The bronze medal.
We now have the gold with Germany playing.
Yes, yes, I was in the next match.
So now we're moving on to the gold medal match for the recurve mixed team, which is Germany playing Poland. Germany qualified down in 8th position, but had a really strong performance to get them to the gold match. They beat the Netherlands 6-0. They then beat #1 ranked Russian Federation on a tiebreaker in the quarterfinals, and then they beat France in another tiebreaker in the semi-finals to make the gold match. Poland qualified in 3rd. They beat the Ukraine in the quarterfinals 6-0. They then had a 6-2 victory over Great Britain in the semi-finals. So they've been shooting very strong to get into this gold medal match. So again, we should see a very good performance. The scores were very tight on the end values coming into this final. And Jürgen, will you be slipping into your native German for this match?
Yes, indeed.
To keep all of our German fans at home happy.
So Poland on target number 1 and the German team on target number 2. Jennifer joined the German team in 2013. Mike was in London, his first big competition.
Okay, so both relative newcomers.
Relatively new for us.
Mike's got the experience there.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So I try to stay on my chair.
Yeah, you keeping your best behaviour now. So Poland are going to shoot first. Good strong start there.
Six.
So 15 points for Poland after their first 2 arrows.
So Jennifer starts for Germany. 7.
Excellent shot there from Mike.
Excellent shot from Mike.
Eight points.
And a 6.
So his arrows are right together, so hopefully he'll adjust for that. It's a great group, but sadly both in the 6.
So Germany needs 13 points to win the set. 8.
So a 5 or above, and they'll take the first set.
And an 8. First set for Germany.
So 33 points to 29, and a 2-0 win for Germany.
Mike told me yesterday evening that I have to be quiet. No comments from me. But I cannot fulfill this wish.
No, of course you can't. Wind's really starting to pick up again, but the archers seem to have been picking it up on the practice field, so you know, most people aren't suffering as much drift as they probably were this morning. They seem to take notice of what's been happening this morning, and also I think it's picking up on the practice field as well. It's a bit more sheltered over there, but not tremendously. So.
We have Germany leading 0 going to be first. Germany. Poland. Everyone is real.
So Poland are trailing, so they'll shoot first.
Seven. Seven.
So 14 points for Poland on their first 2 arrows.
Eight. And a 9 from Mike.
So nice shooting there by Germany, a 3-point lead in this second set. 2 arrows left for each team to shoot.
Nine.
A nice shot there. Poland had a few problems with arrows. The head coach has just had to run back across for this archer and get him some more arrows. So.
10.
Beautiful X there. So Germany needing
7.
7, so they need a 9 to tie or a 10 to win this set. It's an
8.
8. So we're all square now. Poland have evened the sets points up. 33 points to 32, so they take that set. So all square, which means the Polish team will shoot first, as they shot first in the first end. But very tight score there, very, very close scoring. So just an excellent last 2 arrows from the Polish team, just to pip the Germans on that last end. So all tight matches again this morning, Jürgen. No runaway matches. You know, it's just proving that the best teams here have made it to the finals, and they really are competing their socks off this morning to win these medals. There's been absolutely no whitewashes. So the scores are confirmed, scores are tied, and Poland will shoot first. The nice shot just drifted out to the 8.
Eight.
Oh, have to quickly reset because obviously the timer will be counting down.
A bit nervous. Seven.
So the Germans will be pushed probably for a time on the second 2 arrows. So there'll be no room for error. And Poland lead by 2 after the first 2.
8.
It's a great group there from the Polish team. Just a little bit to the right.
And a 9.
Nice shooting there, 33 out of 40.
Six.
So Poland are going to take this set. Unfortunately, Germany can't win this set even with a 10. So so Poland will be leading 4-2 after the end of this set.
And a 4.
Okay, so 33 points to 24. Poland take the third set and now lead 4 sets to 2.
So Germany must win the next set.
They must, yeah, to stay in and force a shoot off. They'll shoot first this end. So do you think possibly it could have been the time pressure that maybe cost them that after an error?
I don't know, but I hope so.
Yeah. That's the thing, you know, when you have 4 minutes to shoot 6 arrows, you have plenty of time to come down, reset. You know, when you push for 20 seconds an arrow, there's just no room for errors. There's no room for doubt, is there? You just have to.
You have to shoot.
You just have to shoot it. You just have to commit to it, and yeah, you know, when nerves come in, that's when errors occur, and you know.
So there's a high pressure with the 20 second.
Very much so. It's so against your normal timing, and you know, and it's a case of making sure you keep your timing of your shot, but that you hurry up the in-betweens, you know, when you've got somebody else waiting for you, that you hurry up the changeover really, so that you need to be confident on your loading, but make sure you take your time and don't actually rush your own shot. But you need to have conviction in that shot. You need to, you know, there's only one go at that shot.
So, first arrow from Jennifer Hess. Four.
The flags are really blowing, and it is pushing them to the right, so.
And a 10.
Great shot there from Mike, though.
Nine.
Solid 9 there from Poland.
Eight.
So Poland with a 3-point lead with 2 arrows left to go. Germany need 2 good arrows to stay in contention.
10.
There's one of them. You can't get much better than that.
So Mike, do it. It's a 9.
So that's the line call there. So 32 points for Germany. Poland need 16 points to take the victory.
8.
7 points to tie, and that would be enough. That would take them to a 5-2 win, a 5-3 win. Sorry. So a 7 or better will win this for Poland, and it's a 7.
It's a 7.
So we need to just they need to just check, because there's a line call. So if Germany get the line cutter, they'll have won the set, and we'll go to a 1-arrow shoot-off. If not, Poland will win gold. How's your heart holding up, Jürgen? Is it okay?
It's okay. It's okay. Yes.
Let's wait to see what the judges call. So everybody's on their feet, waiting to see what the judge does. If he holds his arms in the shape of a T, it's a tie. But he doesn't. He indicates. Yes. He indicates to target.
European champion.
Target
Poland,
to.
Silver medal for Germany.
So well done to Poland. That's an excellent performance there by them. They become the European mixed team champions, but a fantastic performance and fantastic effort from the German team, who are going to take away a silver medal. And that rounds up all the team competition for this morning. Next up, we're going to start with the individual medal matches for the recurves. As I mentioned earlier, following the reclassification of groups at the end of 2013, there is no longer. It's now an open class. Previously, there would be a recurve bow standing division for standard and assisted standard archers, and then there was a W2 category for seated recurve archers in a wheelchair. This has now been they have now been amalgamated, like the compounds, into an open category. So we have wheelchair archers competing with freestanding and assisted standing archers. So it's a new category really. So we're looking forward to some exciting matches this afternoon. First matchup is going to be the Open Women Bronze match. We've got Merve EROGLU from Turkey, who's going to be playing Svetlana BARANTSEVA from Russia. So Svetlana BARANTSEVA is going to be shooting on target number 2 for Russia. She qualified in 3rd position with a great score of 609 points. Then we have Merve EROGLU from Turkey. She qualified in 5th position with 592, and she's going to be shooting on target number 1.
From the Russian Federation, Svetlana BARANTSEVA.
So on their way into this final, Svetlana had a bye in the 116 elimination rounds due to her finishing in 3rd position. She then had a 6-0 victory over Hazel Chasty, who we just saw won a bronze medal in the mixed team, but Svetlana beat her 6-0 in the 8th eliminations. She then went on to beat Ukrainian Roxolana Jabovje-Balyan 7-1. And now we see her after losing to Elisabetta MIJNO from Italy in the bronze match.
So Svetlana starts on target number 2. With an 8.
So with the set system for the individual matches, it's the first to 6 points.
10.
It's the best of 5 sets rather than the best of 4 sets. So the first archer to 6 points.
Seven.
They shoot 3 arrows each. They have 20 seconds an arrow to shoot their arrows. 3 arrows each is a set.
10.
Fantastic shooting there from Svetlana. She's going to win the first set.
Nine.
So nice finish there, but Svetlana BARANTSEVA takes the first set 2-0. Both women have already competed this morning in the open team matches, so both of them should have the feel of the field, are used to the wind conditions, what they're like this morning. Admittedly, they are picking up, but they've been out there already this morning. It's just a little bit different.
Freshening up.
It's just a little bit different when you're on your own to having a team around you. But you know, the fact that they've been there, that they've already competed this morning, will have given them some confidence coming into this match. So EROGLU from Turkey. She will shoot first as she is trailing.
Nine.
Great shooting, really. She's shooting really solidly. Good shot there, nice 9.
Excellent shot. So 4 points.
Yeah, Svetlana only needs 4 to take the take this set. It's an 8.
8. She got the set.
So 4-0 now to Svetlana BARANTSEVA from Russia. Some really solid scoring from her. Outperforming how she performed really on her way into this bronze match. So peaking at the right time today. Scores are just being confirmed. So Merve EROGLU from Turkey will continue to shoot first as she is trailing. So if Svetlana wins this set, she will take the victory 6-0. Anything else and the match will continue to a maximum of 5 sets.
Nine.
The group slightly top left of the center of the target, but
10.
It's a really nice arrow. Yeah, Svetlana's group's just a tad high right, but it's so consistent that I don't think she'd do anything to change that.
8. 1 point lead.
Ooh. She has 1 second.
No.
Oh. She scores a 2. It seems to have been ruled that it was in time.
I don't think it was in time.
It hasn't been ruled out at the moment, so.
And a 10.
It makes no difference. Svetlana lands it in the 10 and takes the victory.
So, bronze medal for Svetlana BARANTSEVA from Russia.
Really solid shooting by her, absolutely solid. Better than she was shooting in her matches leading up to this. Some really top class shooting there. So she'll be very pleased with that performance and a very well deserved bronze. Just a shame there for the Turkish archer. Just as we were saying earlier, you have to commit to that shot, and if you come down, 20 seconds just isn't enough time. It's to restart and drawing up with only 4 seconds on the clock, and trying to get an arrow off and it being successful is just not really enough time. But the next matchup is going to be the gold medal match. Who's playing in that, Jürgen?
So we have in the gold medal match Milena OLSZEWSKA from Poland and Elisabetta MIJNO from Italy. Elisabetta shooting on target 2.
And on target number 1, we've got Milena for Poland. So again, both of these archers, I believe, have shot already this morning in the open team competition. So they'll know the field, they'll know what the weather's doing today. So hopefully they'll be straight into it, and this will be another tight match. Milena qualified in top position with 6:29, which I believe was a new world record actually. Fantastic shooting all the way up to the final. 6-2 win, a 6-0 love win, 6-4 win. So some really solid shooting to get here. Elisabetta, she qualified in second with another excellent score of 624 points, and again has had some solid victories to get here.
7th. So we can expect a tight match here.
Yeah, I think we can expect a tight match here. Yeah.
8. Eight. Eight. Eight.
Fantastic last shot to take that first set. 26-21 for Elisabetta MIJNO.
2 points for Elisabetta.
Solid shooting from both archers, but just that great shot in the 10 from Elisabetta to just clinch that set. Milena will shoot first if she's trailing. Arrow's still predominantly on the right for her, so she's just given her sight a little adjustment. You can feel the wind now in the commentary box. It's starting to really pick up. So.
Or 7.
So
seems to be an 8.
Yep, the scorers are calling that as an 8, so that looks like that's clipped the line. So Elisabetta needs 9 points to win this set, 8 points to tie the set. She shoots a 9.
And a 9.
So she takes a set. So we'll lead 4 points to 0. So again, solid shooting by both archers, just getting a bit gusty then. So blowing their arrows about, and although Milena did a better correction of her sight, she didn't quite find the middle as well as Elisabetta did. Okay, so she got a line call. The 8 that was called was actually a 7. So Elisabetta did not win the set. They tied the set. So it's now Elisabetta MIJNO 3 and Milena OLSZEWSKA 1. So Milena will shoot first, and we're going to have at least 2 more sets now. Fantastic shot there. So Elisabetta MIJNO just needs to basically score an arrow to take the set.
7.
So another great
She takes the set.
So it's now a 5-1 lead. So Elisabetta MIJNO needs to just shoot just to tie the next end to take the match. So Elisabetta really showing, you know, how well she has been shooting, you know, and she's kept her form all the way into this gold match. So, you know, continuing how she shot in the qualifying and all the way through the elimination rounds. She's really come into form as the week's gone on.
So, we have the fourth set starting. Milena has to win the set, but ties it off and Elisabetta. And Milena will shoot first, target 1.
So Elena's shooting first. Is she still trailing? Unlike in the team round, as soon as the first buzzer has gone for the 10-second leading, both archers can remove their arrows from the quiver. So there's no yellow card for taking your arrows out too early in the individual matches.
6. Seven. 7. 8. A 2-point lead. 8.
So basically, Elisabetta just needs a 6, which will tie the set, but win the match. So 6 or better, and it's a 9. So gold for Italy.
Gold medal.
Fantastic shooting. She shot solidly through that entire match, and yeah, she very well deserved win there for Elisabetta, MIJNO from Italy. So now we're moving on to the men's matches next
Yes, the bronze match.
Yep.
Between Alessandro ERARIO from Italy and Anton ZAYPAEV from Russia.
Anton qualified in second for Russia, on his way into this bronze medal match. He had a bye in the 124th elimination round. He had a 6-0 win over Amit Draw of Israel, 6-love. He then beat Barry Gilder from Ireland, 7-3. And then he beat Britain's Simon Powell, 6-2. And then lost to Stephane Gilbert from France, which is why he's here in this bronze medal match. Alessandro qualified in 4th. He again had a bye in the 124th. He then had a 6-0 victory in his first match. Another 6-2 victory against Václav Kostel from the Czech Republic in his 1/8 elimination. He then knocked out Dave Phillips from Great Britain, 7-3 in the quarterfinals, and he lost to Bato ZAYPAEV from Russia, who will be in the gold match. So that's why he's here in this bronze match. Again, both archers competed this morning in the open compound. The open team, the Recurve open team competition. My apologies. So they've both been on the field of play. Both shot, you know, good scores in the qualification rounds. Only 11 points separating them in a whole 6 dozen. So, you know, we've seen some good scores as they come into this bronze medal match in their eliminations as well.
So, Alessandro will start. Eight. Nine. Seven.
Again, target 1 and the arrows are out to the right again, so I'm sure he'll adjust for that.
Nine.
So a 3-point lead after 2 arrows for Anton.
And a 10.
So we need an 8 now from Anton ZAYPAEV to win this first set. A 7 will tie it. We've got a 9.
We have a 9.
So Anton ZAYPAEV from the Russian Federation takes the first set, 27-25 over Alessandro ERARIO from Italy. So it's an overcast day here, which to be honest is probably a good thing for the left-handed archers. It was very bright by the end of yesterday afternoon in the direction that they'd be looking. So the light cloud cover here, but the rain's holding off, and we're seeing patches of blue sky, but it's keeping the visibility, and nobody's having to squint too much today. Just in time as well.
So there's an error in the timing system.
There's a slight flaw with the timing system being used. If it gets too close to the buzzer, it can't quite register that it needs to restart. So that's why we've just had a few little problems, but it's all being resolved. So he'll be given his full 20 seconds starting now. Looks like he'll get a 10-second lead in. So number of buzzers an archer will recognise. So 2 buzzers means that's the beginning of your lead in, your 10-second. 1 buzzer means that's when your 20 seconds starts, and 3 buzzers means the end of the timing, the end of scoring.
And a 9, no problem for the Russian archer.
He wasn't fazed by that at all.
And a 7.
Struggled a little bit on that one, just struggled to get it through the clicker, so it just took a bit of a dive. So Alessandro will take this set. There's nothing Anton ZAYPAEV can do. Now just shoot a good arrow. Just get some confidence back.
And
there we
a
go.
9.
So we're now.
ERARIO takes the set.
Yep, 2 sets all now. Really, really excellent shooting there by Alessandro ERARIO. 10-9-9. You know, really high quality shooting.
We will wait, okay? Don't worry, we will wait. They are not running. They are not runners. They are walkers.
So we'll revert back to the original order, which I believe saw Alessandro shooting first, but I'll have that confirmed in a moment. And we'll go into so we're going to be going for another 2 sets at least here in this bronze medal match in the Recurve Open Men's Division. And then we've just got 1 match left for the day and for the competition, in fact.
Third set now. Seven. Right side.
Yeah, a bit of a wide one, probably the wind on that one.
Seven. Just on the other side.
Yeah, I think he probably overcompensated for that.
9.
An archer will often, you know, if an arrow lands in a position and it's a bit gusty, which used to aim off, you know, rather than adjust the sight all the time. But sometimes the wind just drops as you do that. It can actually go exactly where you're aiming.
9.
Aimed it in middle, went in the middle, that one.
He wins the set.
So Anton ZAYPAEV from Russia takes a 4-2 lead over Alessandro ERARIO from Italy. Another close set there. So we're going to set 4. If Anton wins this, he'll win the gold medal. If Alessandro wins this, it'll be 4-all going into the final set.
The bronze medal.
The bronze medal. I do apologise. You're correct. I'm getting ahead of myself. The matches are so high quality that, you know.
Yes, yes.
That it's quite easy to forget, you know.
I just forgot it in the morning.
Yeah. So scores are just being confirmed and the arrows are just being returned to the archers. Alessandro will shoot first because he's trailing.
And Russia, you will shoot second. Okay?
Looks very concentrated.
Yeah, it's very focused on this.
Excellent shot.
X10, what a great shot that was. So this could be Alessandro on his comeback.
Another 10.
Fantastic shooting there. And a very, very vocal Italian crowd as well, getting right behind him now.
8.
So 6 or more, and he'll level up the sets.
It's a 7.
So he's going to take this set, yeah.
And a 9.
It's a good last shot, but just it wasn't anything he could do on that, you know. So we're at 4-all now, 1 set left to go. A win for either of them will take the bronze medal. A tie will take us to a shoot-off. Alessandro will shoot first as we're tying again, and he shot first in the first end. So scores are confirmed and arrows are being returned to the archers. So last set now. Good start there.
And a 10 for ZAYPAEV. Eight.
Oh, they're really keeping us on the edge of our seats here. Eight. So, a 10 to win, a 9 to force a shoot-off. This is 6. So Alessandro ERARIO from Italy wins the bronze medal in the Open Men's Recurve.
Congratulations to Alessandro from Italy for the bronze medal.
The crowd's going wild. We can barely hear ourselves down here. So that was fantastic shooting, a really, really tight match, and both archers shooting exceptionally well, and Alessandro came out on top. And now we're about to go into our very last match of the day and of the competition.
Yes, the last match. It's the gold medal match between Stephane Gilbert from France and Bato TSYDENDORZHIEV from Russia. It was very...
So Stephane qualified in 6th position. Bato qualified in 1st with 6.55, so that was an excellent score by him. And Stephane with a 6.13. So both, Bato's had a very successful ride into the gold match with the solid victories all the way, 6-0, 7-3, 6-2, 6-2. So, you know, he's been shooting exceptionally well all the way into this with some good arrow values for those set wins as well, averaging around 27, 28 points. So, you know, a very high scoring archer. Stephane, has also had some, you know, solid victories leading into the match. He had a 6-4 victory, 6-2 victory, a 6-2 victory, you know, and he's averaging, you know, around the 26, 27 points as he's coming into this. So I think again it's going to be a really tight and interesting match to watch here. Stephane will be on target number 2, and Bato will be on target number 1.
So let's start the last match of these championships.
So Bato will shoot first. The first shot will be pushed for time after coming down, and it's a 7.
9.
Nice shot there from Stephane. He's able to shoot that shot in his normal rhythm. He wasn't rushed on that, so it's a much better shot there from him.
10. Excellent. Nine. 26 for Bato.
So an 8 will take the set for Stephane Gilbert.
6.
So after a ropey first arrow with the timer issues, Bato takes the first set with 2 solid arrows to follow that up. So 26-25 and 2 points to Bato from Russia. Scores are just being confirmed now. So Stephane Gilbert will shoot first as he is trailing. The archers have to make sure they have plenty of arrows in their quiver, because unlike in the elimination rounds, the arrows aren't retrieved for them immediately. You can see the tent on the right-hand side where the officials and the agents for the archers sit. The agents will pull the arrows and keep them with them until the next end of scoring, when the arrows will be returned to the archers. So they always must make sure they've got plenty of arrows in their quiver.
Second set. Nine.
Excellent shot there. Right in the X.
Ten. 19 for Stephane.
Both of these guys showing why they deserve to be in this gold medal match.
Another 10 for Bato. Seven.
So a 7 to win the tip from Bato.
Nine.
Not the prettiest shot, but that was right where it needed to be. That's some really high quality shooting there. So Bato from Russia is got a 4-0 lead over Stephane, who's shooting for France. So a win for Bato in the next set would see him as the European champion. Stephane really needs to win a set to keep in the game now. A tie will keep him in it, but that will leave him needing to win every other available point. We've been very lucky this morning. We've had some grey clouds, but it's held off. So Stephane Gilbert will shoot first.
Eight.
Another fantastic shot. He's really heaping on the pressure now.
Nine. Nine.
I think that one was
unbelievable what happened.
I think he was aiming a bit high, and that was a little bit of correction going on there. It worked.
Another 9 for Stephane.
So an 8.
26.
An 8 will take the match. Will take the gold match. It's a 9.
It's a 9.
He does it. Gold medal for Bato TSYDENDORZHIEV from Russia. Fantastic shooting in the gold medal match. A 6-0 win. The first straight sets victory we've seen all day. But truly excellent shooting by him. So that was a world-class performance.
It was excellent.
It's been some truly excellent. The past 2 days, there's been some, some truly exciting matches and some really deserved winners.
Congratulations to Stephane Gilbert from France.
He fought, didn't he? But he just couldn't quite match Bato today.
So
That's
we are
it.
nearly at the end of the European Championships.
What a fantastic championships it's been. It's been beautifully hosted here in Nottwil. Fantastic facilities for all the archers and staff. So.
And we talked yesterday about it. The volunteers here did a great job.
Brilliant. Everything has kept flowing. It's been a fast-paced, smoothly run shoot that I think everybody's going to remember for a long time.
Yes. So.
No pressure, Jürgen, as you're hosting the World Championships next year?
Yes. I was here to look what my friends are doing, what Martin Wenger, the chief of the local organization committee here in Switzerland, is preparing for us. And I saw he did a great job with his team. It's not only one person. There are a lot of persons in the background. You need to host such championships.
Yep.
And
you can't do it without the volunteers, can you? The hard work that goes on, yeah.
No, you cannot do all the work yourself. You need a lot of help. You need a lot of people to support you and your team. And they did a very great job here.
They did. They've done a fantastic job. So, so what a brilliant end to a fantastic championships with some really, really great medal winners.
So, thank you to all spectators here. Goodbye.
Yep, goodbye, and thank you very much, Jürgen, for your company today.
Yes, Ricky. Thank you.
Anton.
Ladies and gentlemen, could we clear the field of play in preparation for the medal ceremony? Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Recurve Women Open Team. Medals and flowers will be presented by Mr. Tom Deelan, World Archery Secretary General. In fourth place, the Czech Republic. Miroslava Cerna. Lenka Kunkova. And Marketa Sidkova. In third place, receiving the bronze medal, Turkey. Represented by Hatis Bayar. Merve EROGLU. And Özlem Kalay. Receiving the silver medal, the Russian Federation. Represented by Svetlana BARANTSEVA. Irina Batorova. And Margarita Sidorenko. Receiving the gold medal and champions of the 2014 European Para-Archery Championship, Italy. Represented by Veronica Floreno. Elisabetta MIJNO. And Annalisa Rosada. Ladies and gentlemen, as is customary for those who are able, please stand for the national anthem of Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Recurve men open team. Diploma, medals and flowers are presented by Mr. Dominic Ullman, member of the World Archery Para-Archery Committee and technical delegate of this European Para-Championships in Nottwil. Fourth place and winner of diploma, Turkey. Represented by Murat Oz, Ozgur Ozen, and Sadiq Savas. Winners of the bronze medal, Italy. Represented by Roberto Aroldi, Alessandro ERARIO, and Ezio Luvisetto. Winners of the silver medal, the Russian Federation. Represented by Ruslan Oshur, Bato TSYDENDORZHIEV, And Anton ZAYPAEV. And European champion, winners of the gold medal, Great Britain. Represented by Paul Brown. David Phillips. And Simon Powell. Ladies and gentlemen, as is customary, for those who can, please stand for the national anthem of Great Britain. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Recurve mixed team. Diploma, medals and flowers are presented by Mr. Martin Wenger, Chairman of the local organizing committee, representing Swiss Wheelchair Association. Fourth place, France. Represented by Brigitte Duboc. And Stephane Gilbert. Bronze medal, Great Britain. Represented by Hazel Chasty. And David Phillips. Silver medal, Germany. Represented by Jennifer Hess. And Mike Zwarzewski. And now, the new European champion and gold medal winner, Poland. Represented by Milena OLSZEWSKA. And Irenois Kapusta. Ladies and gentlemen, as is customary, for those who can, please stand for the national anthem of Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes. And ladies and gentlemen, please also acknowledge all our volunteers, judges, classifiers who are standing behind the podium. They have worked all week for all of you. Please give a warm round of applause to all the volunteers and officials. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Recurve Bow Open Women. Diploma, medals and flowers are presented by Mr. Maël Loretan, President of Swiss Archery Association. Fourth place, representing Turkey. Merve Nur EROGLU. Bronze medal, representing the Russian Federation. Svetlana BARANTSEVA. Silver medal, representing Poland, Milena OLSZEWSKA. European champion and gold medal representing Italy. Elisabetta MIJNO. Ladies and gentlemen, as is customary, for those who can, please stand for the national anthem of Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes. We remind everyone as well that as soon as we are finished with the next ceremony, we will have a very short closing ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Recurve Bow Open Men. The diploma and medals and flowers are presented by Mr. Mario Scarcella, President of World Archery Europe. Fourth place, representing the Russian Federation. Anton ZAYPAEV. Bronze medal, representing Italy. Alessandro ERARIO. Silver medal, representing France. Stephane GILBERT. And European champion and gold medal winners representing the Russian Federation, Bato TSYDENDORZHIEV. Ladies and gentlemen, as is customary, for those who can, please stand for the national anthem of Russian Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes. And we will shortly follow with the closing ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the last day of the European Para Archery Championships. We all had a great time here in Switzerland. Congratulations once again to all teams and winners. I hope to see all archers again at the World Archery Para Championships, which will take place end of August 2015 in Germany at the city of Donaueschingen. Goodbye.